From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for the debate.
Debate at 10, presented by Act FiberNet, powered by Nourish and Amrita University.
Ladies and gentlemen, Republic has been hot on the fugitive arms dealer Sanjay Bhandari's trial for years now. And today, his admission and the Armsgate dossier revealed the massive scale of corruption under the UPA.
Well, this middleman that Republic TV has been tracking for several years, Shravan included, tracked him down to London. Sanjay Bhandari is back to haunt the Congress party. And in his own admission, in court, Robert Vadra's aide, an aide with whom Robert Vadra was in touch with on emails, etc. for years together, has admitted that he arranged a meeting, a political meeting in the UPA era for which he got commissions, crores of rupees. Take a look.
Mr. Bhandari, Mr. Bhandari, Mr. Bhandari, Mr. Bhandari.
Sanjay Bhandari is an arms dealer who is under investigation. Republic tracked him down to London. Here's what he said back then.
Why don't you give me an interview?
इंटरव्यू पूछना पड़ेगा मेरे को लॉयर से पर मैं तुम्हें क्वेश्चंस के जवाब वो भी पूछूंगा आई वुड लव टू डू दैट
मैं कोर्ट नहीं कर
प्रॉब्लम है कि तुम रिपब्लिक से आ गए हो
UK media reports claim that he has moved court because he wasn't paid commissions, and that too for a deal in India. He is therefore confirmed being a middleman.
For the first time, you have Sanjay Bhandari clearly admitting that he had links with the Indian National Congress, actually worked on their behalf as far as this defense deal is concerned. He's admitting that there was a consultancy fee of about 20 million euros that was promised by this French company for a Mirage 2000 military jet upgrade, of which only 9 million euros were paid to him. This is something that the company has denied. But the fact of the matter is that he has essentially worked as a middleman for the UPA government. And this becomes amply clear.
This dossier accessed by Republic TV shows the extent of the rot. See this. Between 2009 and 2014, one middleman allegedly got over 400 crore in kickbacks. Just him alone. One from an aircraft deal, second from a jet upgrade, and third from a petroleum deal.
कि संजय भंडारी जो कि हम सब जानते हैं रॉबर्ट वाड्रा के बड़े घनिष्ठ मित्र हैं, ये कहना भी गलत नहीं होगा कि दो जिस्म एक जान है.
Sanjay Bhandari is a Robert Vadra aide. He knows Robert Vadra, he's shared emails with Robert Vadra, and he has admitted links to Congress party. In an affidavit where he also admits to secret kickbacks. Speaking to Republic TV, the company mentioned by Robert Vadra's aide has denied claims of any agreement or kickback.
A spokesperson for Thales said, and I quote, Thales firmly denies the claims by Sanjay Bhandari regarding the sums allegedly due or any other payments to him by Thales. Thales never signed a contract with Mr. Bhandari or his companies in connection with this project. Thales complies with the law and applies a zero-tolerance policy on corruption and influence peddling. The group's integrity program is regularly evaluated and amended to reflect changes in applicable legislation and best practices.
The Congress hasn't responded to the reports. 400 crore and an admission on record to mediating and facilitating meetings. It's a serious charge of corruption, one that will have to be investigated.
Joining us on the debate this evening, Sanju Verma, national spokesperson of the BJP, Pathikrit Pain, political analyst, Saurabh Shukla, editor-in-chief, News Mobile, Ravi Srivastav, political analyst, Sanjay Chadda, an advocate, and Tanvi Pruthi, who's a political analyst. My first question is to Saurabh Shukla, and Sanjay Chadda can respond. Saurabh, you followed the story, and you know, Shravan tracked this middleman called Sanjay Bhandari to London a few years ago, and he confronted him And we've been on this man's trail for several years now. We've seen the emails, that surfaced a few years back. You'll remember those emails where he's exchanging emails with Robert Vadra, discussing a home in London, etc. Right? And he, in his own words, has said in an affidavit in court that he was facilitating a meeting. And I'm reading exactly from the report that cites his writ petition. Hear this carefully. He says he helped a company called Thales sell the upgrade of the Mirage jets by facilitating a meeting with the then Indian Defence Secretary KP Singh. He said this in an affidavit. He claims that he was due a consultancy fee of 20 million euros, but was only paid 9 million euros. So it's not about whether kickbacks were paid, but the fight is now about how much kickbacks were paid and whether enough kickbacks were paid, right? And it's getting bizarre. I have this document with me, shared by intelligence agency. Saurabh, I just want to read out from this document.
Yes.
It has the trail of at least 20 transactions between the years of 2000 starts from 2009, goes all the way up to 2014, and this is 400 crore rupees, and that's just one middleman. Saurabh Shukla, the implications, and then I'll have Sanjay Chadha respond to you.
Niranjan, let me just add here. This is first kudos to your team for bringing this out. This is something which the nation must know. The secret of this deal must come out, and I think Sanjuji is there, and the government must take recourse to, after these revelations, there must be an inquiry. They must make sure that the truth must come out, because at the end of the day, these middlemen were handing defense equipment. Don't forget, they were playing havoc with our brave armed forces. Did these companies swing the deal by enticement of money? Was there something by which substandard equipment was purchased? This is something should also come out. And those people, whether in high offices at that time, people who were connected with anybody who was at high office, must be probed. I've always said that corruption is something which has been a bane for Indian democracy and must be rooted out. And Sanjuji is there. I must say, why isn't a certain gentleman's name comes up again and again? Why is that the person is still scot-free? There should be a thorough inquiry, and there should be a time-bound inquiry, because people of India today want answers to these.
That's a fair point, Saurabh.
That's a fair point. Make sure that because anybody, because if they want probity and integrity in the defense acquisition process, which has been done now, they must make sure the past skeletons which are coming out must be investigated, because people are losing faith, because people realize that these people get away, they seek asylum in
we'll come to Sanju Verma. Saurabh, we'll take this question to Sanju Verma in a short while from now, but let me first stick to this particular issue as far as Sanjay Bhandari is concerned, because the kind of revelations that he has made, because I spoke to my sources within the agencies, and they say that this particular affidavit that has been filed by Sanjay Bhandari only helps them, because what they were essentially doing when Robert Vadra was called in for questioning by the Enforcement Directorate was trying to establish this link between the Indian National Congress and Sanjay Bhandari. Today, Sanjay Chadha, he's admitted that he has close links with the Congress party, and the fact that today he's being hunted out from United Kingdom is because of Prime Minister Modi.
Shravan, I'll tell you what, anybody who's accused will take anybody's name. The fact remains, the agencies have
Saurabh, let Sanjay take that.
What I'm trying to tell you is, in light of these revelations, now there should be a fast-tracked inquiry, because idea is these cases have been lingering on for many years.
Exactly what Saurabh is saying.
Saurabh, let Sanjay take that. Let's keep it moving fast.
Saurabh,
Sanjay, go ahead.
If you allow me,
that Sanju Verma needs to answer. That Sanju Verma will have to answer.
Allow me, Saurabh,
but Sanjay Chadha, I just want an answer from Sanjay Chadha. This entire distancing, Sanjay Chadha, this entire distancing approach of Robert Vadra and others, that we don't know who Sanjay Bhandari is. Sanjay Bhandari today is openly saying that, look here, I know you, you know me. Everything is very clear, Sanjay Chadda.
It's not that clear also, but I'll tell you what exactly the matter is.
He
the
says
matter
it.
is that Sanjay Bhandari has filed a case no, he has not specifically mentioned. But please read it. He has not mentioned any name. I'm just telling you. Please allow me for a minute.
Niranjan, if you can just read that out. Niranjan just read it out to you a short while back.
It's here. It's with me. It's in my hand.
You know, let's
please
Sanjay
read
Chadda,
it.
when it comes
Please
to
read
facts
it.
in the public, we don't get it wrong.
Okay.
Niranjan is going to once again point that out for you.
I have the report from UK. No. Shavan, I have the report from UK. Okay, Sanjay Chadda. Okay, let me put the facts on record. Facts on record. Okay.
Please do.
The claims. Wait. He says the claims against Thales raised by this lawsuit filed in a commercial court near Paris. Says, and I quote, he was hired by Thales to secure a 2.4 billion euro contract to upgrade Mirage 2000 military jets for the Indian Air Force. Contract was signed in year of the Lord 2011. Mr. Bhandari is asking the court to order Thales to pay him commissions that he says he is owed. The lawsuit is ongoing and a judgment is expected later this year. And speaking about Thales, the company, by the way, has denied the claims. I'm putting that on record, but here's what investigating agencies have shown. The account number into which monies have been transferred from Thales. Sanjay Bhandari received payment from Thales International Middle East pertaining to another defense deal. Bank account of the company, Offset India Solutions FZC, account number ending 303, euros, Emirates NBD, Al Qusay branch, date 2010 to 2012, total monies 3.47 crore. Those are facts on record. Sanjay Chadda can respond, and after that, Sanju will come in.
Yes, I'm responding. This is what I'm saying. There is no name.
What?
And this is what even the anchor was saying, that we don't show such stories. Where is the name? Nothing is there. It is a specific suit for, yes, there is a breach
Indian
has happened.
National Congress has been named.
We have to see he is a fugitive offender. And none of the name is there.
Oh my God.
Where is the name?
Sir, yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. One line. Shavan, one line, because he said there is no name. Sir, okay. We're very good at getting documents. We're very good at getting documents, and we'll get this document. Hear me. Sanjay Chadda, hear me. Mr. Bhandari alleges... Wait, hear me, sir, hear me. Mr. Bhandari alleges this was due to political factors in 2016 when he was close to the Indian Congress Party. I'm not saying it. It's there in the report.
That's why
you can respond to
Sanjay. Niranjan, that's why I forewarned Sanjay Chadda before this.
Allow me to
don't challenge us when it comes to facts.
On the other hand, you just
Niranjan has already told you now respond. This distancing business of the Congress family.
Allow me to respond.
Yeah, go ahead.
Allow me to respond.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. You are adding something, to... So the thing is, what I'm saying is very, very clear. He is a fugitive offender who's running around. Government is trying its level best to get him out. Get him here to India so that he could be prosecuted. He could be ED, Delhi police, everybody knows that. But why you are linking it with the, to the political thing, which is not there at all in the document. Now, your report says that he was there.
So there is politics. Who was he working for? Sanju Verma, come in. Who was Sanjay Bhandari really working for? Who was he working for? What was the 92 crore commission that he was receiving? For whom was he getting it? Sanju Verma, respond.
I will respond if this man...
He was working for himself?
He was getting it for himself.
Those email conversations with Robert Wagner.
This lady will come up with false stories. This lady will come up with false stories.
Okay, he was working for himself. Sanju Verma will respond. Sanjay, you said what you had to. Sanju Verma will respond. He was working for himself, and by your own claim, corruption happened under UPA. You've just said it. He was working for himself, arranging meetings, getting kickbacks under UPA. Corruption happened. Okay, go ahead, Sanju.
I have not interrupted whoever this man is on the other side of the panel, Sanjay Chadda or whoever he is. If I am interrupted, I will walk out of the debate because I don't want to be part of a debate where I have to wait and then I'm not allowed to speak. Point number one, first and foremost, let us get this very clear that Sanjay Bhandari's company, Offset India Solutions, was set up in 2008 under the watchful gaze of Congress-led UPA. And it was between 2008 and 2012-13, be it Augusta Westland, be it the Pilatus deal, be it kickbacks pertaining to Thales, Sanjay Bhandari has been a key figure in the entire scheme of things. Now, how is Sanjay Bhandari linked to Robert Vadra? I will just say this much. There are public documents, especially emails of April 27th, 28th, 29th and 30th. 4 emails in the last week of April 2016, which clearly show that Sanjay Bhandari was a close confidant of Robert Vadra, and there has been an exchange of cash. An exchange of cash which was nullified.
What punishment did you give to Mr. Sanjay Bhandari? What punishment was given by the government to Sanjay Bhandari? What you did? Why you made him flee from India in 2016? You allowed to
okay,
go
there's
walk out.
Ravi Srivastava.
Who cares? Walk out. You can't listen to the counter argument. You have got only one side story to play. What did you do?
One second. No, there's no need for this. There is no need for this. Ravi Srivastava. See, she's walked out. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's. Okay, Sanju, please come back. I don't know. She's walked off the debate. 1 minute. There's no need to speak over each other.
Why should she be?
No, but Ravi Srivastava, I'll give you your turn. You will get your turn on the debate. Why do you? Okay, hear me out. Okay, let's. Okay, hear me out. Ravi Srivastava, hear me out. Shawan, wait. Sanju, wait. I'll give you your turn. Wait. All of you, just calm down. Now, 1 minute. There's no need to walk off. Ravi Srivastava, wait. I'll give you 1 minute uninterrupted. Let's follow a format where everybody gets equal time. Wait. Your time.
Allow me 1 minute.
Wait. She hasn't made a point. I'll give her 30 seconds more to complete her point. I'll give you 1 minute after that. 30 seconds to Sanju Verma and then 1 minute to Ravi Srivastava. Your 30 seconds starts now, Sanju.
No, Niranjan. I will take a full 1 minute because I listened to many people who were given 5 to 6 minutes. You cannot be unfair to the BJP, otherwise don't have me on the panel. I really don't care. Either I get to represent my point or there's no point coming on your shows where you make me wait for...
Okay, go on. You wasted 10 seconds.
Do not interrupt me and do not talk to me in that tone. Now let me speak. First and foremost, let's be very clear. There are mails of April 2016 which establish a link between Sanjay Bhandari and Robert Vadra, point number 1. Point number 2, in a written deposition in the UK court, Sanjay Bhandari has directly or indirectly, whatever you want to say, has admitted to his guilt. Point number 3, the fact that Modi government is doing nothing, that's absolute hogwash. Sanjay Bhandari has been charge sheeted under the Official Secrets Act. Now you might want to ask, why did he flee? The fact is that in India, currently, if you are convicted, then your passport gets impounded.
Okay.
But if you are not convicted, then there are a lot of loopholes.
Got your point.
People try and take advantage of.
Okay, now let him respond now.
Please.
I'll give you exactly 1 minute, Ravi Srivastava. Okay, I'll give him exactly 1 minute. Ravi Srivastava, your 1 minute starts now. Ravi Srivastava, your 1 minute starts now. 1 minute. 1 minute. Don't speak over each other. Your 1 minute starts now and don't overshoot your time. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I want to say that this is a deliberate political game being played. The person, the Thales has already said that they have not entered into any contract with the Sanjay Bhandari. What I am asking is, what this government was doing? Why is they allowed to escape him? They facilitated the escape of the Nirav Modi, the Vijay Mallya, the Mehul Chokshi. All these people were sent by the BJP party. The BJP leadership, they were sent. They are hand in gloves with these people. Why can't she talk about the Siddharth Nath Singh who had 404 calls with this man Sanjay Bhandari? You're hand in gloves with them. And with Robert Vadra, what could you do to him? Tell me. Last 7 years, before every election, Vadra will go to jail. Vadra will go to jail. You could not touch even a hair of him. Sanju Verma, your party is a corrupt party. You are full with all kind of scams you have been supporting. You have been making money from those people.
We have given you a minute.
Time's up. Time's up.
Let me bring in Pathikret. Ravi, you have spoken. Let me bring in Pathikret right now. Pathikret, Saurabh made a very, fine point at the beginning that unless we come to a final conclusion as far as these cases are concerned, be it Vijay Mallya, be it Nirav Modi, or for that matter, even in Sanjay Bhandari's case. We have seen what has happened in the case of Vijay Mallya as far as an asylum part is concerned. Now, Sanjay Bhandari goes the same way. Despite the kind of mounting evidence, there is not much that can be done unless they are brought back to the country.
Shravan, you're right, but I'll just focus on two things. Many of these people who are actually right now absconding had a free run between 2004 and 2014. Let me tell you primarily about the deal, because the deal is being talked about. I'll focus on the deal. If you look at the deal, the $2.4 billion deal was for Mirage 2000 upgradation. In totality, it was a $3.4 billion deal. In 2000, and this was one of the most expensive upgradation program in the history of the world, perhaps, where a 30-year-old plane, Mirage 2000, was being upgraded with, in today's exchange rate, it would have been a 25,000 crore deal at a time between 2004 and 2014, when there was brought in military modernization in India. There was one deal, there was this deal where there was a lot of alacrity, which was shown by UPA to get this deal through. 25,000 crore at today's exchange rate. 2011 it was 15,000 crore. By 2011, Rafale and Eurofighter were already shortlisted for MMRCA, and yet till 2014 nothing was done to give the contract for Rafale. For some curious reasons, MOD did not want it to happen, and in 2014, when Anthony was asked before the election,
that's an important point.
He said, "Where is the money?"
If we can also get it, Tanvi hasn't spoken. Let me take this particular very important point. Tanvi, if I can come to you. Now, the fact of the matter is this particular deal, 17,000 crore rupees for an upgradation program, when many argued that one could have bought new fighter jets at that particular cost. It does look like that this was deliberately done so that this underlying deals can take place. And today, with the kind of admission that Sanjay Bhandari has made, it becomes very clear that most of the defense deals that were struck during the UPA era, there is some sort of a involvement of middlemen, and there is a crackdown that has taken place.
I don't think that the crackdown is really helpful if you identify the people, if you don't identify the people involved in the deal at that point of time. I mean, for me, this connection with the Vadra corruption jumla is same as 15 lakh rupees account mein aayenge jumla. 8 years BJP has been in power. All key investigative agencies are under their control.
Tanvi, the fact of the matter is that this is not a jumla. Tanvi, unfortunately, let me just take out the reason why you made that point, and I feel it is important that I come in right now, because there are facts to the extent that there is a link between the Gandhi Parivar and Sanjay Bhandari, and it's very clear. Number one, there was a trust by the name Al Raham based out of Dubai. Money, roughly about 550 crore. That's the amount of money that Sanjay Bhandari was able to park in various banks in Dubai, buy properties in United Kingdom, and there are email exchanges between Robert Vadra and Sanjay Bhandari. So how do you really say that this is a jumla?
Sir, with all due respect, TV news programs they just set propaganda narratives. Courts are here to decide whether they are involved or not. We have seen such accusations made in the Haryana land deals. We have seen that happen in Rajasthan. 17 FIRs filed against Mr. Vadra. What has happened till date in Rajasthan alone? In Haryana land deal scale, you made similar accusations. High Court has set aside the FIRs. Same, Mr. Huda was also accused in that. So please, if you have these proof, then prove it in the court of law. Merely setting the news narrative is not important. That is
news narrative once again.
Where you want to target
Tanvi, 1 minute. Tanvi, when Shravan breaks the story, right? And Shravan is an investigative journalist. He does not break it without documents. Okay, Shravan has access and Shravan, you can, if you have the documents, the printout of these documents, you can show Tanvi, and you can show Sanjay, and you can show Ravi. It's very serious. He's holding documents and he's putting his neck out there, right? And he's talking about a trust. For all our viewers, I want to repeat that. You can show the documents, Shravan. Why don't you show the documents? You show the documents and I'll read over them. No, wait. Please don't speak. I let all of you speak. It's not fair when you speak over each other. 1 minute. Don't try and speak over me, Ravi and Sanjay. I'll give you your turn. Hold on. Hear me out. He's holding the documents. I'm going to read out the details. He's holding the documents.
Unlike Tanvi, you're not perhaps very used to a channel which basically relies on documents. That's what Niranjan was also pointing out. Niranjan, you can also take it forward.
No.
I'll show these documents right now.
No, 550 crore. I'll explain the headline. 550 crore. He's holding documents. Part of the investigation, right? We're not just like, it's not hot gas. 550 crore diverted by Sanjay Bhandari to buy properties in UK and Dubai.
Please allow me.
Wait. There is a trust in the name. Most of the kickback moved to a Dubai-based trust by the name of Al Raham. Bhandari shifts a significant part of his assets to the ownership of this trust. And just when Black Money Act was registered, Bhandari transfers the ownership of the trust to his family member, Sumit Chadha. And Shravan, why don't you tell us about the timeline so that those on the debate can understand what's going on? 550 crore rupees.
In fact, Tanvi, Sanjay as well as Ravi Srivastav, the moment Income Tax Department and the Enforcement Directorate began their investigation, Sanjay Bhandari changed track. What Niranjan was pointing out, the case got registered, you had a trust, because they had a plan right now. Let me also reveal this, Niranjan. Yeah. Perhaps this is something that we wanted to put it out tomorrow. But one part, a teaser of what we are putting out right now, is that there was a plan that was charted by Sanjay Bhandari that the moment he comes under the scanner, he would essentially make all these properties and the bank deposits make it look like this is owned by none other than this trust. So the fact that this particular case was registered, he then shifted the onus on his family member, Sumit Chadha. There are mail exchanges. So Ravi Srivastav, Sanjay Chadha as well as Tanvi, we have put out hard facts. We have put out hard facts tonight, and we are the only network to have tracked him down back in London when he fled from the country.
I must tell you.
He's an absconder.
Please allow me for a minute.
What I'm saying, the government of India should take action against him in India, whatever properties are there. They should seize it. What these documents prove? They prove he made a company.
Yes, they have been seized. Let me also tell you this. Ravi Srivastav, let me give you one more update. The Enforcement Directorate had also seized his properties in India. As far as India is concerned, his properties have also been seized. If you want a little bit more information, I'll put that out. Let Niranjan take this from here and I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you why. I got your point. Sanjay, Tanvi and Ravi. Sanjay, Ravi and Tanvi, I got your point. Your question is to Sanju Verma. Let me ask the question to Sanju Verma. I think Sanju Verma, the question is why, if the allegation is that the Congress is linked or Robert Vadra is linked. One minute. Let me ask the question to Sanju Verma. Sanju Verma, can you tell us why there has been no action against Robert Vadra? If the allegation of the BJP is that he's linked to Robert Vadra, why is there no action against Robert Vadra? They spoke about also the Damat Shri campaign, right? There was a Damat Shri campaign that the BJP started, but they haven't really followed through. It's been 7 years is what they say. Yes, Sanju.
She does not have any answer to it.
No, let her respond. I'll give her uninterrupted
time. She does not have the answer to it.
No, let him respond. Let her respond. Sanjay, not fair. Don't speak over her. I'll give her 1 minute and then I'll let you wait. I want to give her 1 minute uninterrupted and then you can come in. 1 minute uninterrupted to Sanju Verma. Yeah.
Please.
First and foremost, this whole narrative that the BJP has not done anything, na khaunga, na khane dunga is only a jumla. I think people need to understand that be it the amendments to the Benami Act, be it the Fugitive Economic Offenders Act of 2018, be it the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Act. These 3 or 4 acts have ensured that the corrupt have nowhere to hide. Even if a Vijay Mallya goes abroad, the fact is he owed the Indian bank 9,000 crores. And Nirmala Sitharaman is on the floor of the parliament where she has said, we have brought back 13,600 crores, 13600 crores back from defaulters like Mallya, Nirav Modi and Mehul Chokshi. So to say the government is not doing anything is wrong. The most important thing is, should Nirav Modi be brought back? Yes. Should Mallya be brought back? Yes. The interesting thing is, has Mallya lost his appeals in the UK Supreme Court? Yes. Has Nirav Modi lost appeals in the highest UK court? Yes. Is Mehul Chokshi
Sanju,
that's not the point, ma'am.
Yes.
You have helped them to go.
Sanju Verma, can I just ask you? Sanju Verma, just one simple point here. Sanju, I cover the central agencies. Sanju, trust me when I put out certain information, I cover the central agencies, I know what is happening. Now, as far as Vijay Mallya is concerned, undoubtedly a fantastic investigation that has been done by the agencies, the Enforcement Directorate, as well as the Central Bureau of Investigation. They've managed to at least get the extradition order. But the fact of the matter is that the ball now lies in the court of the government, because they have to convince the UK government to not grant political asylum, first of all, and then only will our agencies be able to do so. So our agencies are handicapped beyond a point, Sanju. So they may have done a fantastic investigation. There is absolutely no doubt about that fact.
Let me answer that. You're absolutely right. Shravan and Niranjan, I'm sure you remember that prior to Christian Michel being extradited in December 2018, and mind you, he was a UK national, and I don't remember in post-independent India 70 or 75 years history that a UK national has been extradited from the UAE. It was Narendra Modi's political willpower and zero tolerance for corruption that ensured that the likes of Rajiv Saxena were dragged and brought back from Dubai to India. That the likes of Christian Michel were dragged and brought back to India from UAE. Now, once Christian Michel, he's already started singing. I'm sure that finally justice will be delivered. It's true, justice delayed is justice denied, but justice hurried is justice buried. There is a procedure, and the Modi government is doing its best to ensure, be it a Mallya, be it a Nirav Modi, be it a Mehul Chokshi, they finally land behind prison bars. This government is not like Nehru, who allowed a jeep scam to happen, not like Indira Gandhi, who allowed a submarine scam to happen, not like a Rajiv Gandhi, who allowed a Bofors scam to happen, not like a Manmohan Singh, who allowed a Augusta Westland to happen, not like a Rahul Gandhi.
She has a story, just she will be telling her own story.
Okay, Sanju, I'll give him 30 seconds to respond. Sanjay Tata, 30 seconds. Sanjay, 30 seconds. Let him respond. Doesn't matter who he is. Sanjay, 30 seconds. 30 seconds you can respond, because I have to end the debate. 30 seconds, Sanjay, uninterrupted. Okay, go ahead.
Please, thank you. Thank you very much. First of all, I'm not a political person like Sanju. The only question put to her was when this person whose name they are taking day and night will be arrested, which she will never be able to tell, because they are in hand in glove. All these politicians are hand in glove, I must say.
Are you Robert Vadra's Dalal? Robert Vadra ki Dalal.
No, you are her Dalal. You are his Dalal.
No, not needed. That kind of language is not needed. Come on, that's not
his
needed.
Dalal.
That's not needed. Okay, that's not needed. Okay, I think
she's
not needed. Okay, I want to give Saurabh is watching on. Okay, 1 minute. Listen, let's not do name calling now. No name calling on the debate. Let's not, no name calling.
Let's not
just
do
one
that.
question, Shravan, and then you can take the next one. Shravan, one question. Saurabh has been wanting to come in. He's been listening into every detail. Saurabh,
please arrest him.
wait, Sanjay, hear Saurabh now. Sanjay, hear Saurabh. I gave you a turn. Let hear Saurabh. Hear Saurabh. Hear Saurabh.
Was there a
Saurabh and Tanvi,
substandard
please.
equipment that was bought? Whether these individuals influenced the purchase of a substandard equipment or an outdated equipment, because that itself is a grave act, if you ask me. And the government must make sure. Sanjuji, I again reiterate, yes, action has been taken in case of some of these fugitives. But when certain names keep on coming up, it shakes the faith of the common man, because these people get away. You must make sure in a time-bound manner these people are punished and the truth must come out. This is what is the bare minimum that the citizens of India expect from this government. We know that a lot of things have happened. We appreciate that. But till the time the big fish will continue to get away, the faith of the people will continue to be shaken. This is something which needs to be reinforced. This is a limited point I want to
30 seconds. 30 seconds. I'll give Tanvi to respond. 30 seconds. Tanvi, you know, we had this big Rafale balloon that was built up, right? This Rafale balloon, right? Now, what was the allegation? Allegation is that there was corruption in the Rafale deal. I'm sorry, I have documents here and 3 deals. And these are only 3 deals, and a confession from this middleman confession from the middleman that he arranged meetings and ensured deals went through. Now, that's corruption. Now, if Rahul Gandhi really wants accountability, why doesn't he tell us what really happened, right? And who got the bribe, right? Or he should at least break his silence on this issue.
Now you have dragged Rahul Gandhi.
No, wait. No, I'm asking because Congress was mentioned. Okay, Congress was mentioned and Rafale was raised. Okay, Tanvi, 30 seconds and we'll go to the next debate.
Frankly, I'll be brief. I maintain my stand. The objective of the government isn't to get him legally, because there exists nothing on that front as much as it is to hit him politically. Now that UP elections are around the corner, so we understand the desperation on the part of the BJP to bring out something against Mr. Vadra, to target Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, because she'll be campaigning there. Nothing more than that. It is really hot gas when we compare it, when we sort of arrange this deal with Mr. Vadra. That's all I have to say.
Sadly, the BJP didn't raise this issue. It was Sanjay Bhandari himself, the middleman, who claims, in his own words, was close to the Congress party. Shravan.
That's his allegation.
Well, thank you very much, Sanju Verma, Pathikrit, Saurabh, Ravish, Srivastava, Sanjay, as well as Tanvi, for joining us on the debate.